starting to play his best basketball, and as Armando Bacot gets set to jump it up against Jordan Miller, and Brady Manick controlling for the Tar Heels. It is Bacot and Manick up front, Love and R.J. Davis in the backcourt. Leaky Black, who is not known for his offense, but had a great offensive game the last time these two teams played. And the Oklahoma transfer, Brady Manick, hits the first bucket of the night. 26% to right at 45. Those guards have really powered the good three-point shooting for the Tar Heels. And Charlie Moore on his fourth stop course of this season.
He showed him some film of his time last year at DePaul. He showed him some film of what he's done this year, and he thought it gave him some confidence to lead the team and do what he does well.
This couple of weeks going to be online, so not quite a full student section yet as Sam Waardenburg steps out and hits a three. Among the best in the country in turnover margin. Tar Heels haven't been necessarily prone to that. And that's what Miami will try to do tonight. Here's Kameron McGusty, his first shot, and another three ball. Called a number of Miami games over the years, Debbie. It's great to see Waardenburg healthy. It seems like so many times over the last few years when I've been here, they talk about his ability to do things like that.
Charlie Moore doing a good job of finding what could be the hot hand. We'll find out.
Look for him, and that's just a poor pass by Manick and another turnover for their last 5 possessions. Tar Heels have kicked it away. Good defense by Leaky Black. Wong in the paint, puts it up and scores. And McGusty driving and unencumbered to the bucket. One of the things that's happened in North Carolina at times is the question about them. How will they respond if they take a punch? Wong, step back. This dude can score now.
Yeah, he's a bucket, and they got 3 sides before they look to attack.
Bacot got one up, heavily contested by a swarm of cane arms. Wong driving all the way, and he puts it in again. Kameron and Walton are really good three-point shooters into the game for Hubert Davis. He's wearing number 24. Here's Manick, who hit the first 3 of the game, and now he's hit another one. Back out to Waardenburg, who's hit a couple threes right by Manick, and the flush. Waardenburg might have had a look if he'd been ready to shoot. The offensive rebound, now he's ready. Now he lets it go, and it finds the bottom. Putting North Carolina on lockdown right now with 11 in the early going. Couldn't hit the third one. That was Anthony Walker on the other end who turned it over, who's being guarded by Dawson Garcia, a couple guys off the bench. And that is just entirely too easy as Charlie Moore makes it a 16-point lead. Transfer from Virginia, the Raleigh area native. Transferred back home to play for the Heels. Give them a little physical presence here. McCoy contesting the shot, and he's way too late against Isaiah Wong. We enjoyed watching in practice today. Another really good athlete for Larenega's team. Caleb Love finds the range. North Carolina really needed that when they missed 11 of their last 12.
Gambling, they're anticipating. They know when to double.
And look, I don't mean to imply that North Carolina's young. I mean, these guys have played too. Both forcing turnovers is how Miami beat Duke. They forced 17 of them. Charlie Moore had 7 steals in that game. McGusty from just inside the three-point arc, he knocks it down. Certainly, his first 10 or 12 minutes has been good. Another 3-ball, and that matches his career high. 4th triple of the night in the first half. North Carolina is not going to where its advantages with Bacot and McGusty, and they're getting a lot of layups. A 21-point lead for the Canes. I'd find him as hot as he is right now. Walton makes the shot. Here's Kerwin Walton, sophomore. Miller working on Manick, uses his shoulder and can't get it over the bigger defender. That's a good idea. Get it to Waardenburg, down the middle, and he's still perfect. 2 points away from his career high, and we haven't even played 16 minutes yet. You talked about maybe Carolina trying to get it to 15. If Miami can keep this defensive pressure up, not allow too many shots to good looks like the one from Kerwin Walton. The defensive shot. Isaiah Wong from deep. Here's Wong again. Bottom. Why not? Miller, one of the few guys who didn't score a lot for Miami among the guys who have been productive for them, and there is Bacot with a dunk.
And I think they've got to be more aggressive, getting to the free throw line, trying to get this thing to cut in half.
Waardenburg remains torrid, and with that, a career-high 20 points. Weight and strength advantage on Waardenburg. But
well, when he catches it that deep, he's got to be able to make that play. There's a good take right there by R.J. Davis.
Nobody's done much of anything offensively for the Tar Heels tonight. Bacot spinning, working on Miller. That's more like it for Armando. Joseph creates a little space, and Miami has missed 8 of its first 9 shots here in the second half. Wong has a clean look, and that'll take care of that. 3 ball from Isaiah Wong. Of Piscataway, New Jersey, and come back to try to improve his game and improve his draft stock.
Well, I think he's highly athletic. He's elite on the defensive end. He's got a measure of toughness about him.
Thing you can't measure by an algorithm is the confidence derived from winning close games, and it looks like that's what's happened with Miami.
They have learned how to grind it. They have come from behind multiple times, and on cue, Isaiah Wong.
32 for the Hurricanes. Maybe this is payback for the football game a couple of years ago when Carolina came down here and ran wild.
Both ranked in the top 4 of the country. Both excellent teams in the ACC with chances to go to the Final Four.
Bacot drives all the way to the bucket. I was with Jimmy Dykes courtside when Duke came back in the last 9 minutes against Louisville, down 23. But as McGusty banks one in and pushes the lead back to 31. There is a miraculous rally in North Carolina. Bacot, second chance, a rare second chance for North Carolina.
To your point, their offensive rebounding percentage not as high as it's been. Part of it is a function of personnel, style of play, and they shoot more threes.
Bensley Joseph rains a 3. Alex Rodriguez was in the crowd earlier tonight. It has been a home run night for the Hurricanes. The steal and stuff from Jordan Miller. Garcia. There, we got the lid off the bucket. No, they have. You know, and to your point, you see a lot of times, I remember my good friend Tom Brennan used to often say, too much too soon, too much too soon, my boy. And really have maintained control throughout the second half. Carolina hasn't threatened at all.
Wow.
Wong is threatened and continues to do so.
So you take a few guys out, you put a couple of new guys in. Well, not surrendering, anything easy to the other team.
Headed toward the 5-minute mark and what is going to be Miami's 14th win. McGusty with the easy layup.
That play right there, that steal, is just a small sample of what it's been like for North Carolina tonight. They just don't seem to see the guys in white. Can they score? Do they defend? Do they play at an elite level defensively? I think they did tonight.
Well,
do they have some depth? They have some depth in the right positions.
Really means a lot with this team because they were in the 80s, in those Ken Palm rankings. But this is not the 83rd best team in the country by a long shot. Putting the finishing touches on. Dontrez Styles, who hit a 3 earlier off the bench for Carolina. There's Puff Johnson working hard and tipped back up and in by McCoy. Here tonight misses that layup. Just over a minute to play here in Coral Gables. Seminoles come in on Saturday as the Hurricanes try to answer $1 to Bill Raftery.
$1 to Bill.
That's one of Raftery's great lines. Raftery, we were talking about all the great broadcasters last night. Your name didn't come up. 85-50. I think after this night, somebody should shoot because they deserve a 30-point win if they can get it. It is going to be, anyway, their largest win ever over North Carolina. And the Hurricanes end a 5-game losing streak to the Heels in emphatic style.